Welcome to the Manifest Your Career podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Norma Reyes, a Latina career and life coach. With this podcast, I help successful women learn how to combine their intuition and logic so that they can manifest their dream career. By listening to my podcast, you'll learn how to go from feeling stuck and lost on what to do next to having the clarity, motivation, and strategies to manifest the career of your dreams. Each episode, I'll teach you the skills, strategies, and mindset you need, girl, to get in alignment with your career goals. Now let's go ahead and get started. Hi, everyone. This is episode 0. Here, I'll be giving you guys a little intro of me and my why. So I am a first-gen everything. I say that because I feel like I can just go on with a laundry list. I'm Mexican American, a high school and college graduate. I have my PhD. So first on all of those 3. And according to statistics, I shouldn't be here. I don't belong. I should be a high school dropout living on welfare. So with that said, I defied statistics to become this quote unquote successful Latina. And before I go into all of that, let me say that throughout my life and career, I have received plenty of bad advice and had plenty of obstacles that were working against me. And I'm sure that you also can see that everywhere you look, media says all the reason why Latinos, the Latinx community can't get ahead. But there's very little, almost no one giving us advice on how to make it better. And I mean, someone from our community, I'm not going to say that they don't exist, but a lot of the focus is really on how the odds are up against you to succeed. And that is something that I want to help change with this podcast. I want to demystify how to overcome those challenges we face, how to have a successful career, and how to do it your own way, because really we're all here to have our unique path. There's not this secret sauce formula that you go A, B, and C, and that's it. It is always evolving, guys. And if there's one thing that I will continue to say throughout every episode is that you know best. Your intuition is all you need to follow. So if something doesn't jive with you that I say, throw it in the trash. Don't let it bother you. Send me a DM too if you just want to figure out something else. Give me an opinion of yours. I'd love to hear it. So now, how did I become a successful Latina without any help? Well, first off, I did not become one without any help. There was plenty of help out there, whether I saw it as help or, my husband watching the kids while I got my PhD and family and friends that supported me along the way. But when I mean that I didn't have help, I mean, I didn't have my parents understand or teach me how to navigate how to get a college degree or how to apply for a job or how to interview or how to get a promotion. Those are all things that I have had to figure out along the way. But the key to or one of the keys, because I feel like there's been a billion things that have helped me along the way. But the first thing that really got me to be able to be here is hope. And how did I get hope? Well, I got hope from a variety of places. The first 2 people in my life, of course, was my parents. My parents always instilled going to school so that I could have a better life. Now, was it all rose-colored at home? Hell no. I got my butt beat. Traditional Mexican family where my parents, were just so strict. They just knew what they knew and they were doing the best that they could. My dad at the time was an alcoholic and there was domestic abuse at home and there was things that happened, like sleeping in our car one time because my parents were fighting. And those were things that happened. And at the time, because I had hope that things would change, because I had hope that something better would eventually come along, I was able to tough it out and not allow those things to stop me from dreaming. Another thing that helped was I was literally a bookworm. I read so many books, I devoured them. And that was really my escape from what was going on and to really motivate me to know that I could rise above my circumstances. And while things weren't always there the way that I would have liked, that I knew at one point I'd have more control over my life and that I could make change in my own life. And I have. And so each episode will be peppered with a little bit of me and what I did to overcome my circumstances and how I would love to be able to give you hope and motivation to move forward in your life, to move forward in your career, and really to normalize your struggles. I always say everyone has their own cross to bear. And ultimately, you too can be successful. You can do this. Pues that's it for now. Help me share my message, guys, because I would love to help everyone and give them hope that they can succeed. So leave me a rating, subscribe to my podcast, and please, please, please share on your social media. Thank you for listening to the Manifest Your Career podcast with me, your host, Dr. Norma Reyes, a Latina career and life coach. Are you ready to take action today? Visit my site, manifestyourcareer.com, and get your free Confidence Through Clarity guide.